what he had just said. Mazu go take the center stage. Program.
Oh, ezigbo one Chineke. Anyway, people, you know, this one
take me out of the screen and bring yourself in.
You
are the one talking.
Yeah.
Nobody
they hear me.
I can
hear you. We don't hear you.
Put yourself where I am now.
Anybody that's talking, bring him to the screen. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So now
you have put me back. Oh, you need to put yourself. Mazu go. You have brought me back. It's okay now. What is happening to your system? It's bouncing.
Well, I do.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Don't worry, let's go like this.
Leave it like this.
Okay.
Let's go. Let us go together like this.
Now, at least it's better now. So now,
it's not better.
Barista Ejiofor come out. Tell some fools, some educated fools, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that is we no go take waiting in. And these ignorant, educated fools. But in December stage of out, contest some idiots that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu waiting be that title where he give them. Onune Kurora, one of Biafra. They accepted it. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you say he tell him say with sitting at home. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the way you see him for court, he go the day like this before. Immediately he hear this one, he say he's disturbing Nigeria government. So Luto say yes now. Tell that boy to stop. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead his head, crossed his leg and begin to smile. The next call, then now you come out to tell people say
247. Your voice is breaking. 247. Your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking.
Yeah, refresh and come back, please.
That's
so that reference can get message straight.
Okay. While 247 is trying to adjust the system, Mazi Sonny, I don't know how it took you for belly and for body. How you see this matter? Chook mouth put a beg.
Okay, thank you, Mazi Raphael. There are 2 points raised there. First, Ejiofor called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a madman. Ejiofor said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Now?
Okay, I think it's better. Mazi will continue.
It's better now. Yeah. Honestly, I'm very sorry for today's breaking and the cutting and the joining. We know because I'm bad lawyer. We are autopilot media team.
You know what? So I want to bring a bell. Once I show you the bell, you know that your time is up, okay? But continue. Let me get my bell. Continue, Mazi, go.
Don't go. Okay. Go out, shit. I'm coming. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you to allow Simon to pilot. You say they're mad. You no go agree. Over your dead body. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now you can't tell people say he say make them stop sit at ask you. No be this man where he say the craze. You know the craze when he says stop sitting at home. The Nnamdi Kanu, you say he say make everybody go home, make with men on ground to know the fight again, make everybody talk. You see, the people where they ask you, as they see comments here, you say when you fight person, when one bad person from inside, and they ask you question again. Tell me one single good thing, just one, since where Ejiofor don't come inside this IPOB as a lawyer for IPOB, who Ejiofor don't save. The person where introduce Ejiofor inside IPOB, Northern Rep, was kidnapped simply because he cautioned Ejiofor. He called Ejiofor, cautioned Ejiofor. Listen, na me carry you join IPOB. Na me introduce you to Nnamdi Kanu. Mind your job. Don't mingle with IPOB affairs. Go to court and get our leader out and get over 6,000-7,000 Biafrans that has been taken out. The next thing will happen be say, this man miss. Nigerian government kidnap him. Ejiofor no ask. Ejiofor no talk. The person will introduce you into IPOB, and we dey here the deliberate with the Ejiofor. Somebody say they're relevant, Fools, their opinion no they important. Anybody want save you, want kill you. Make I tell you, if you that drown for river now, somebody dey there, great draw you come out. That person won't make you die. How much dungeon, they die there. He no get pillow, they chop better food, drug, even common eyeglasses, they no give them, pillow, mattress, they no give them, nothing, cloth, they no give a change. You no see anything wrong in it until another person will not be lawyer follow the shout before you can begin the talk. It's a bit speaking grammar no be our language. So waiting me at the talk my own. Anybody will never see anything wrong in all Ejiofor has done, that person should go back and watch that broadcast of yesterday. At least that one explained everything. He explained and finished. This Ejiofor that is working with you, Dene. This Ejiofor that is working with all the... Listen, your friend, your lover, if you are married, your husband or your wife is the best friend of those people that want to kill you. How will you look at that, your spouse? Ejiofor is the best friend, going about having meetings with all the enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. All of them, when one made they kill Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, all of them will say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you they talk too much, you will go tear your mouth. They are the best friends of Ejiofor. They are the people he is mingling with, dining with, having meeting with. And let me tell you one thing. Ejiofor today, no politicians. They mingle with politicians only because IPOB give us the platform. I salute you, Shamaka. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So you've made a very valid point there. Very, very valid point. Ejiofor, how can you be the friends of these politicians? Yeah, imagine what he will be discussing with them. What will he be discussing with them when they meet together? These are people that want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dead. And they are your good books. They are your friends. Mazi Sonny, continue with your line of thought while you were talking before. Just in
Okay. I said Ejiofor has made it very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a madman. How? By telling you that before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu declared that Mazi Simon Ekpa should take the mantle of leadership, that he is demented upstairs, that he is not acting with his right senses. Still in line with what Mazi just said, this is the same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that you say, my indomitable leader is health and hearty. Ụmụ Chineke, my leader is strong. Ụmụ Chineke, my leader is okay. Ụmụ Chineke, our leader send this message. Ụmụ Chineke, our leader is very, very happy. He will appear in court. He is very happy with our outstanding effort and result that we are making in the legal team. But you're still the one coming out to tell the whole world that the same leader is a madman. And even as you have come to brand him a madman, you still come back again to be telling Biafrans, I am the most trusted. So you are the most trusted of the madman that you have called him. And then you come back to say he's a madman. So because you are the most trusted of him, you have the right to come and declare that he is a madman because you have done medical tests on him. And then you come back with a certified result to tell Biafrans it is my own test that is 100% to MNK is a madman. Now, if MNK was not okay, would he have even sent you that very message in the first place if he was not in his right senses? Now, if a madman sends you a message, will you now even have to go and call some people that have their brains intact to sit down to discuss? If a madman sends you a message, you say, oh, this one is the message of a madman, so you just ignore him and then you go your way. But you did not ignore the message he sent you. You had to go and then call the DOS, Chinas and Woru, and many others. You sat down to discuss, to say this is what the madman said, oh, but we have to see a way of making sure that his enactment does not stand. Over your dead body will it stand. So I want people to understand the narrative here. He's calling MNK a madman, yet he is running Jigiba not to implement the enactment or the order that was dished out by the same man that he called a madman. If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had been a madman, would he be leading over 70 million people in this war? Will he be leading the whole Biafrans that are scattered everywhere? Oh my God, this thing, they make person, they go crazy self. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that I heard his voice and then I started listening to him on Radio Biafra, has now been declared a madman by his lawyer that said he is the most trusted. The most trusted has become the most treacherous of all. The order that was given, go and tell Master Monepa to become my interim leader, to be the second in command as I am in detention until I come out. You said over your dead body, will that happen? If this had happened, if the message was delivered the way it should have been delivered, tell me if everybody would have been fighting themselves. Nobody would have been fighting themselves. So who set up the fight? It is Ejiofor that set up the fight because he decided to truncate the message to his own favor so that he will be okay, so that he will continue to be having meetings with the southeastern governors and federal government, and money will be coming into his pocket. He boasted outrightly in a live interview saying that they don't know the effort he's making to negotiate for peace to reign in Biafra land. So you are now the chief negotiator between the Biafran people and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and one Nigeria without the consent of the Biafran people.
And without the consent of his client also.
And without the consent of even Martin Nnamdi Kanu, you have declared a madman. You only come out and then you're writing jongs against him and telling the Biafran people that this is what he said and what he did not say, and is the one where they tell me when you go here was it go be when Ejiofor will come tell you say Martin Nnamdi Kanu say there should be peace, but they are killing you. He will say that one Nigerian government should come and fish you out, that you are the criminal element in Southeast, that it is because you are doing this evil and killing people. That is why one Nigerian government are coming after you. And Ejiofor will tell people that this is coming from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Thunder will fire Ejiofor for wherever in there.
Thank you. Thank you. Your 5 minutes has elapsed. Thank you so much. Mazi Kelechi, please, can you talk to us about these things? And I want you to address, is Mazi Kelechi there? Let me get his attention first. Okay, thank you. Please, can you talk to Biafrans the need for them to put sentiments out of their subconscious and face the reality? Because anyone with a clear mind that listens to what Mazi Simon said will be asking critical questions. I'm not saying this is not the priority or this is not our, should be our focus. So can you address this issue that we just noticed now and tell Biafrans the need for them to understand why Barista Ejiofor must be out of the way for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be free and for Biafra to come?
Yes, thank you so much, Mazi Raf, and thank you, my comrades, for the opportunity we have to be here. Now, I want to first look at something critical concerning the issue of, relevance, as they said. Now, what determines relevance of a subject? That's the very big question. The first thing we have to talk about is what constitutes relevance in any situation or in any case. Relevance is constituted by the subject matter involved, or subject matter that is the center of focus. Now, in the sense of relevance in this context, the issue here becomes the activities of Barista Ejiofor. Now, based on the fact that Barista Ejiofor is central and critical in the activities or in the sphere of activities that relates with between Biafra people and also Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and in the face of the government too, he is strategically positioned. That makes his position very relevant, and that makes him a critical subject in the whole as affair of situation. Now, if we now want to talk about concentrating on relevance or dealing with relevant matters, then you must look at the activity that is embedded in the relevant subject, which is Barista Ejiofor. Barista Ejiofor strategically represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He also strategically is emotionally connected to the people based on his activities, his social activities, and his cunning, devious style of trying to penetrate the people using the concept of religion, and all those details, because he understands that we are very religious and we are very concerned about things that will bring us together. And anytime you raise the issue of Chineke and all of this, we'll respond quickly. And so he was able to penetrate into every one of us using those concepts, those those analogies, and it will all end in praise. And everybody wants everything to end in praise. That is the narrative of every religious person. So he understands all those tricks. And so the Nigerian government understands that he's a well positioned instrument for their program. Now, if you want to know how relevant, why it is very relevant and very important to actually deal with the issue of Ejiofor, is this. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him, after he was brought into the system or back into the zoo by an extraordinary means, rendition, that he told him, tell Mazi Simon Ekpa to steer the ship until I'm out. Now, from that utterance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and from the reaction of Barista Ejiofor, it is critical to understand that Barista Ejiofor actually, based on the fact of circumstances and situations that have been happening before now, he has been involved in the issue of the killing of Gentle. He has been the commander, and in a beclouded way, we were able to understand, the situation and all of that. And then suddenly, his client, his client, yes, and his what do we call it now? His client, let me say his client now, gets into trouble and gives him an instruction based on the fact that, one, he is not a member of IPOB, but his client is a member, he's the leader of IPOB. And based on the fact that he is actually a legal representative, which should actually represent him properly in a critical situation like this. And what he did was to actually flaunt that instruction. And not only did he flaunt it, he actually said it will be over his dead body. Now, that statement alone, over my dead body, simply transcends to the fact that this guy has an interest in the whole system. Because you can't swear to a thing that you don't have an interest in. You can't get yourself involved in taking an oath towards a matter that you actually don't have a kind of stake in. And because he has a stake in the whole dimension of the constituted organization of IPOB, he actually took that oath. And the truth here is this. When he came to these people to announce what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he announced it because, okay, I think my time is up. Okay, let me stop here for now. And maybe next time I have the time, I will.
round up, summarize your point in 1 minute because your
okay. No, the point is this. Anybody saying that the issue of Ejiofor is irrelevant actually need their brain to be examined. In fact, they should join me on my mind surgery program because they need their brains to be examined. Every Monday they should come to my program 1 p.m. to examine their brains, because you can't talk about a subject matter that is crucial and fundamental to every party involved. A legal representative is crucial to all parties involved, both the people, his clients, and the government. And of course, each of these actors have a way of using him, which of course, obviously, we know that the Nigerian system is actually using him. So the relevance of this matter is that he's a subject very relevant to the three parties involved. That is my point. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You raised very key points there. And I want Mazi Chuk Survivor to go towards another direction. Mazi Chuk Survivor, I want you to elaborate to Biafrans, the office of Barista Ejiofor, his supposed office, because he's no longer there now. As far as we are concerned, he is no longer in that office. We have known who he is, and we have asked him to resign. Now, elaborate before Biafrans what his office was supposed to be. Number one, he's not a member of Ipob. Number two, he's just a legal counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And tell them how he has what's the word I'm looking for now? How he has this word in that talk. How he has destroyed that office. He has not used that office properly by engaging inappropriately in that office that is supposed to be of the legal counsel, using it as now a member of Ipob, passing instruction as if he is now a part of that office. Show Biafrans how he earned in that office and the need for him to step aside. Just clarify. Thank you. No, Mazi Chuk, please refresh yourself. Refresh. We cannot hear you. Refresh yourself.
Unmute.
Can you hear me?
Okay, fine. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you for bringing me in, and I thank my fellow Biafrans once again and my comrades on board. In the issue of Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his criminality, it's something that has been coming for a very long time. But I see what is really happening is this is one of the reasons why I love Mazi Simon Ekpa so much. If you are following Mazi Simon Ekpa closely, you find out that Mazi Simon Ekpa is somebody who doesn't pick a fight that is not due to fight, and you cannot force him to engage in a fight that the time is not right. When you look backward in all the battles we have been fighting and the ones they have been fighting and he has been fighting, you see that most of the times the reason why people who fought him were fighting him was because they wanted him to do things when it is not right time for him to do it. And he stood his ground. And up to today, he is very consistent and standing. The issue of Ejiofor is not something new. Just like when I was anchoring my program, somebody came there and asking me that, why is it that someone is speaking about Ifeanyi Ejiofor now? Why didn't he speak about him for a very long time? Does it mean that he's just knowing about it now? Then I asked him, have you been following my Simon Ekpa? He said yes. I said, you're not following him. If you're following him, if you know who my Simon Ekpa is and you're following him, you won't ask that question. Everything we are seeing now that has come to the open has been happening for a very long time, but it wasn't the right time for the call to be made. That was why we saw silence everywhere until we got to that point. Ifeanyi Ejiofor, we know, is supposed to be the lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's what he's supposed to be. But for a very long time, from the very time Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, we saw his attitude change automatically. Right from the information he was bringing, he diverted the information and he changed the information. And Mazi Simon Ekpa stayed calm because it wasn't the time to challenge him and it wasn't the time to do the exposition. And also gave him time to change. Maybe the things he was doing might be a mistake. He stood his ground. He started by changing informations. Even the very information he brought, at the same time, he still stood on his ground and said it's not going to work. Today, it has become much more clearer. So many questions we have been asking in secret, they are all clear for everyone now to see. when you begin to relate it back with what Ifeanyi Ejiofor have been doing all this while, every message that been coming from him, starting from the stopping of the sit at home, when they were trying to stop the sit at home by all means possible, he was the only one who goes out every time to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. After coming back, he would tell that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this, he said that. And when the person who asked me the question that asked in my platform, asking me, does it mean that Mazi Simon didn't know about all this thing before? Then I told him, can you remember when Mazi Simon ever came out and said that we will not take any order from the DSS anymore? That was the reason why he made that statement. The only man that goes to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to bring a message is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. He can go with thousands of lawyers. He is the lead counsel. And you can't have any privacy with him, with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, except Ifeanyi Ejiofor. If I told you, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who was able to stop a lawyer from coming into the court to attend to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including stopping a foreign lawyer that came to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If he can do that in the open, you wonder what he can be doing in the secret. And go and look at the statement he has been given all this while. Each time he comes to give a statement, he has succeeded in painting the Biafran people as criminals. I can tell you the boldness that the military have today to destroy the life of the Biafran people, the boldness they have today is caused by Ifeanyi Ejiofor. Because Ifeanyi Ejiofor will come through his statement to come and paint Biafrans as the aggressor, that we are the troublemakers. Each time he's making a statement, you watch him, he's always warning the Biafran people. And when you look at the way he speaks, he's just saying the same language that the politicians are using. That is what he's using. You saw, what do you call it, Soludo. Soludo come on national television and he was telling the world that out of all the criminals that have been arrested in Anambra State, since he came to Anambra State, there is no one that is a foreigner, that they are all Biafrans. Why Soludo is saying that? Ifeanyi Ejiofor, through his own statement, is telling the world that Biafrans are the troublemakers. That is why he keep on saying, calm down, calm down. And if you don't believe it, and if you don't know how a lawyer talks, if you don't know how a lawyer should speak, can you now see the kind of statement that senior advocate of Nigeria is making? Michael Zekome. Michael Zekome made a direct statement to the government, even in his speech. Even though personally myself, I don't like the idea of begging Buhari and the government. I don't like it. But Michael Zekome made a direct statement and said that if you want peace in Biafra land, you want peace in Nigeria, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can only give you peace. It's not going to cost you trouble. And that's it. And he stands on his ground as a lawyer, facing the legal side he's supposed to face. But when he comes to the side of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he will focus on the Biafran people and begin to address Biafra. Stop criminality. Stop snatching cars. He'll be pointing different kinds of, he'll be accusing Biafrans of one thing or the other. The same thing that Soludo is doing. Soludo came on national TV to tell us that every single person he has arrested since he came into power, that they are all Biafrans. The video is still there. That he didn't arrest anybody. Meanwhile, you go to social media, we have seen videos, we have seen confessions from people who encountered the terrorists. They said that these people are Fulanis, but yet, he continued to peddle all those lies, and Ifeanyi Ejiofor promotes it. Fellow Biafrans, whatever you see the dragon doing today, that is the time. If you say it is not the time, it means you have not been in the struggle and you're not following up. And we are following a template that must be followed. At this particular point in time, as we are counting days to enter into Biafra, this is the time to remove that mold. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, you really addressed it. And the word I was looking for there was abuse, how he abused his office. You know, sometimes these English words, because of too much Italian, the English and English and Italian and you know, so he abused his office. Office and instead of using his office as a lawyer, he's now using it as an IPOB agitator or IPOB member, which is very, very wrong. Thank you very much, Matt Chooks. You really addressed that. Now, our own veteran Biafran freedom voice, Gaddafi himself. Please, I want you to tell us how compromised you have seen Ejiofor to have been. Address it in the area where he went as far as having meeting Hey, Chineke mene mebere. Having meetings with Eastern political leaders, the governors, and he's calling it a very important security meeting on behalf of IPOB. If I Ejiofor, please, use your 5 minutes judiciously. And when I raise up this bell, know that your time is almost coming to an end. Then you need minutes to round up. Tell us how compromised he has been with that particular action. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. What I want to say is this. I have two things to say. One, I want to address the man that lives in Germany who took a lot of drug inside his brain and begin to speak that what Master Simon Egba is doing now is not necessary. Now, I used to say, why I want to respond to him is, I have come up openly like this and said that any decision Simon made, if it is good, they should blame me. If it is bad, they should also blame me. If it is good, I will share the praise. If it is bad, I will also share the blame. Now, what Simon is doing, this position on the Caro White bleaching cream charge and bail lawyer is necessary, because enemy within is the most dangerous enemy you need to fight. One, for this idiot who they give $2,000 to give men on ground, he gave them 300. The same idiot that created a fake ghost camp in River State, pressing for $10 million naira, and he didn't get it, he become angry. The same idiot that have been pressing that he should replace Master Simon to be in charge, men on ground. He is still vomiting the venom that what Master Simon is doing now is unnecessary. I just want to say to him is that his village people or his family should also always test his brain, because when his madness run into market, it will be too difficult for him to bring back. That's one. What Master Simon is doing now is necessary. It is very, very important to make sure we know the enemies within. Now, when it was our leader said, stop, sit at home, our leader was not mad. But when it is when our leader said, Simon Egba pilot the affairs of Biafra, our leader becomes mad. Then, if he really mean that our leader was mad, why didn't he come to tell Biafran people openly with this earpiece mango tree briefing? Now, that is on the one side. So what I want to say is that whatever Simon is doing is see, let me tell you, Simon is a trained snapper of a world class. And I'm giving the Biafra people an assignment to go and study a lifestyle of a sniper. A sniper is not a man that's in a hurry. A sniper can wait for 1 million years until he hits his target. It can play along. It can be whatever you. A sniper is a man that takes the shape. It's just like a water. Wherever you pour the water, it will take the shape of the place just to achieve his target. That is by the way. Now, two, if I Ejiofor, the Caro White bleaching cream, charge and bail lawyer, I want you people to go again and study his background. That guy has never won a one case. He was a estate lawyer. Man who know man, like the way the Omiomio appointed China Samuru, appointed Chika Mpasa, appointed all those ones that they appointed to come and work with our leader. The same way charge and bail lawyer was appointed. He was an estate management lawyer. When you need a house rent, you pay him. Now, IPOB has made him popular, and now he has earned him cash out. Let me tell you, first of all, when you want to know a kind of person somebody is, look his friend. When you see his friends, if a man can come to the madman that are into drug in South Africa, who water does not touch his brain, if he can come and congratulate the person, if he can congratulate somebody like I am from Ihioma in the Biafra province, if he can come to congratulate them, if he can come to congratulate somebody like Mandela's wife, who Mandela later divorced, you can see the kind of person, the kind of stuff the person is made up with. So what I'm trying to let you know is that if Ejiofor started having a secret meeting, he started having a secret meeting with he called it security meeting. The same security meeting that he has with the band that has come to boast that he will smoke Nnamdi out, and he later come back and post and boast again that I have done that. The same man that I had a meeting with that went and formed a Bubago to come and kill our people, who they call him the pig in the creek, with this idiot they call General Africanus. His house is at Opolo Road, in the opposite 16th Brigade in Opolo Road. So if Ejiofor has come to give this kind of speech, if Ejiofor is doing all this evil that he's doing, you should know by yourself that the major and the biggest enemy in the house is Ejiofor. So exposing him is the best thing to do. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Please bring me on. Thank you. Please, Ogodoman, I don't want you to be offended by my comments, please. This is IPOB autopiloted media joint broadcast. Normally, when we're having a joint broadcast, it is only the media team that are here. I made a comment that this is for the media team, and our brother Ogodoman said he's offended. I wonder what should be offended by that. I never said anything bad. I said that this is for the media team, and you say you are offended. I am not really impressed by that comment. You know, and I said that when we finish, if we have time, we will make for calls, and you are getting offended. That's not fair. Anyway, I am going to bring in our brother, Mazi Austin Okonkwo. Please, Biafrans, bear with us. If we have time, we'll open the line. If we have time, we'll open the line for you to call in, and that will be decided by our comrades here. I am just hosting. I am not the one in charge. All right. So, Mazi Austin Okonkwo, please, took mouth into this matter and tell us the reason why Biafrans should be very intelligent to understand why it is necessary for this particular issue to be addressed, you know, and pin out some of the important things that they should know that Ejiofor did that has hampered and have delayed our progress so far. Things that if it wasn't done the way he did it, you know, things would have gone much more better from your own understanding. 5 minutes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Mazraf and all my comrades. Yeah, sorry, I've been having a battle with my gadget. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to restore it later. I'm just using my phone. So thank you, Ogodoman. Please do not be offended. We are here. This is our secret court, so it's not your problem. So we'll explain to you later. So I want to thank all of you. So, like my question, your question, Mazi Ajere, today, many of you who are on the autopilot, different platforms, I made a comment based on one of our escaped brother. He has been so rude on himself, and all this while we have kept him quiet, and every one of us know him very well. I'm not here to mention his name. That's why I also address him that I'm not coming to sit online for him because he's nobody. And I want to ship something in. Kelechi rightly says something. See, anybody who can stand up on this point and look into the effort of the dragon and all of us here, some of us, we don't sleep in the night. Let me tell you, for past months, I've been sleeping only 3 hours. Many of you know it. Sonny here the same, and many all of us here, even Gaddafi, all of us. It is difficult for us to close our eyes. And now, someone who calls himself a Biafran, I had him today on the broadcast. Somebody called me, said, watch this guy, what he was saying. Although I knew him for quite a long time, that is somebody who does not have a patient, who does not have a good. Let me tell us one thing. There are people on this Biafra agitation. When you say Biafra is coming, when they hear Mazi Simon say Biafra is coming this year, they are fighting you to the nail. They are not looking for the coming of Biafra and so that they can be able to free themselves, but they are still seeing themselves as a broadcaster in the next 10 years that will be getting money from whatever thing they call themselves, that will be controlling Eastern Secret Network, that will be controlling somebody there, like that will be in Radio Biafra and call themselves professional, honorable, and all this, ecclesiastic title given them. I mean, those people who don't want Biafra to come. We are here to tell you, whether you want it or not. That's one thing Madam Azuka used to say, also, no, you not choose a megere, ayakoya, go. And that is the area where we are now. We cannot take any nonsense from any man who wants to make Biafra agitation his own personal, I could say, empire. How can a man who say he's fighting for Biafra? I know what I want to touch here before I come to Ejiofor. Anybody that don't like what Simon did, especially liberating us from everlasting hell. Do you know, brothers and sisters, that if Ejiofor did not manifest like a serpent of Iceland, we are into trouble. We can be shouting. Do you know how long Mazi Nadekala has been working with this man? Mazi Nadekala has worked with this man for many years. He has been following Mazi Nadekala, dreaming when Mazi Nadekala move forward, one step forward. He will draw Mazi Nadekala 10 steps forward because he wants to use it to make himself a barrister. Then after, when another lawyers went to the court and win the victory, you will see him, he will jump out and begin to, now we are winning. But he's not happy that the man is already out. I want to tell all Biafra, this time is the greatest miracle that we have ever had. And anybody, you can hear my voice today. If I catch anybody, one then try and take it me one time, because we want to do what? We want to go home. We are tired of being here. If you stand on our way of getting Biafra, I know why I'm saying it. I know why I'm saying it. Because somebody like Ejiofor or that idiot in Germany will not come and say that what Simon is doing is not a priority. When they got me here with your priority is for you to sit one man's word because you don't like to take an advice, and you begin to shout from morning to night, and many of them are still expecting Mazi Nadekala to come back on Radio Biafra. Do you think that Simon ever like to be online? Do you think that I will finish my job? I will be online, or any of us here, you'll be online every day. We're doing Biafra. Let me tell you, next year, all this platform will be shut down. We are seeing Biafra coming. If you don't like it, like Koiki say, go and hug the nearest transformer in your village there and die in the name of Jesus Christ. Because we must be free. Jesus say, my freedom I give you. And this freedom he has given unto us. And you must know that many people have died on this particular journey. Any man who, let me tell you, a suspect is more dangerous than a criminal at hand. Now we have catch Ejiofor. And now, the history of Ejiofor is unfolding the whole thing. Forget all these idiots in the Radio Biafra. How many of them said anything since we have expressed root of everything? Imagine people like Ejiofor having Udele in his house. Then Udele that opened his mouth and curse the mother of our leader, Mazi Nadekala, that died. See Mazi Nadekala ought to negi dia, then Ejiofor has this kind of people. The same thing with this idiot in Germany that is telling us that we must not get Biafra, that is the our priority, that we find the source of our sickness. What we want to do is to know those who have a righteous conscience in us. There are two human beings. There are people in this movement that are conscious that dead. These are animals. The only thing that can tell you who you are is your living conscience. So, open a conscience, Mazi, let's move forward. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Can I say something just for 1 minute? I beg.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to beg everybody where they watch us now for one favor. Sonny, I beg you go post the link of VOB for me. I beg, help me, because my my system no dey bam like that. So if you go fit help me, you help me do am. I beg you, God. Okay, wait, I go get them. Don't worry, I will get them from here. So
Yeah, I think, Mazugo, please, all of
yeah,
us will have to post it in our comment section from our YouTube. Because if you
Yeah.
post it from the studio, some channels
uh,
will block it due to the comment settings. But we have
okay,
to go to our YouTube channel on the comment section and post it so that people can click it and then go there and subscribe while we continue. Okay.
okay, beautiful, beautiful, my brother, beautiful.
So we will
So
put
we
it here
are
in our private chat so that everybody can copy it now.
Yeah,
okay,
better.
okay, okay.
On the
That's
YouTube private chat, eh? Okay.
yeah. No, for our for this platform private chat for the
No,
studio. I
no,
mean,
no. Please, is it not better to put it in our platform, so that
no,
because
we
some
are
of us are
talking of.
using different phone.
You don't understand. You can take it from our chat, private chat here. Now I'm putting it here. Take it from here and post in your YouTube channel, your own YouTube channel, so that
What I'm
anybody watching from your
what I'm
YouTube
saying,
channel will.
what I'm
Huh?
saying is that okay, well, no problem. Maybe later
Okay, don't worry.
because
I
this
will still put it. I will put it in our
uh,
forum. I'm putting it there. Don't worry.
better.
I'm putting it
Okay,
down. Look at it. I
I
don't
don't
need
put
it's
them
there.
for our forum. I don't put them for our
so
forum.
okay. Me too. I put
Uh-huh.
them too. It don't need to there. So now what I want everybody to do, follow the link you see. Go there, subscribe, and they watch this particular program from that place. I beg you. That is VOB, and that is where we are streaming from. That is where we are streaming from. We are streaming from VOB. And I beg everybody, anywhere you are watching from, this VOB is Voice of Biafra FM Radio TV. It belongs to Biafra, just belong to every Biafran. Sometime in future, we will be hosting program there that only that place, no other platform will see it. So we beg you, not even for that, just go and subscribe and they start watching from there. I can see up to 100 people watching me. I want you 100 to go and they start watching from the link I share now. I beg everybody, go and start watching from the link which I share now. God bless you all. And follow every other, anywhere you are watching from. The link has been shared in that YouTube or anywhere. Follow that link, go into the studio. Sorry, go into that channel, subscribe, hit the hit the bell icon, like, and they start watching from VOB. Leave every other channel if possible. Go and watch us direct from VOB. God bless you. I rest my case, Mazi Ralph.
All right. I am trying to do the same. I have about 360 something watching from my channel. So let me put the link on my comment section so that 360 of you can go immediately and hit the subscription on this Voice of Biafra. I just put the comment there. Please just take a minute, 360 of you right now, go to that particular link I just clicked now. Click on that link. All of you, 360 of you, click on that link, go on Voice of Biafra and watch us from there. Thank you very much. Because this is a joint broadcast. That is why I didn't understand why our brother was angry that I made that suggestion that this is a joint broadcast. Please don't take it personal.
Master
Yeah.
Raphael, I think today we just push people to go and subscribe to this VOB. Next broadcast, we focus on another person's channel. Next broadcast, we focus on another person's channel so that that channel will grow very big. So please, everybody, from wherever you're watching from, just click that link from all our comment section Go there, continue watching from there, hit the subscribe button. We are growing that channel today. Another day when we come back, we are going to grow another person's channel. Thank you.
That's exactly what I said. I just told everybody on my channel to hit that link. I can see it's decreasing. Please, as I'm watching now, please, I want you to hit that link. You already got notification. That's why you came to watch from Raf Chamaka TV. And I appreciate you. Just hit the link I just put up there and follow us from Voice of Biafra. Please, let's do that because that's a channel where that's been created for this particular autopiloted IPOB and Omo Chineke worldwide. Thank you so much. And before I lose my line of thought, I have a very vibrant, son of Biafra in the person of Paul Ongbiko. I have so much respect for this brother. And I want you to say something today. And the area I want you to look at is the compromise from what's his name? I've forgotten his name all of a sudden. This barrister of a man. Please open up to Biafrans and let them see how this guy is completely compromised and the reason why they must open up their mind and accept the truth that is vivid. Forget about this, allegiance with him, what he has done, because Master Simon has really made it clear that this man, he has not really made any sacrifice. You see how he was jumping up and down from that interview, that where he was interviewed, where he was going up and down, and then when they called the name of Gentle, he was dodging it. He showed that there's something he's hiding. Let Biafrans know the truth and let them understand that if this mole is not exposed, then there is a roadblock before us. So this mole must be exposed. Please talk to Biafrans. I'll give you the 5 minutes and at least an extra time. What's happening there?
Yeah, thank you, my comrades. Thank you for accepting me.
No, something is wrong. There's an echo.
Is there echo? Am I coming?
Yeah, something is wrong somewhere.
Is it clear now?
I think
Maybe
it's
you
from
remove
your
your
earphone.
Let's see.
It's from your earphone. Remove your earphone.
Clear now.
Remove your
It's crack,
earphones.
crack, 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 crack. Remove your earphone.
It's good now.
It's good now. It's good now.
Hello?
It's good
Okay,
now.
right
Go
on,
ahead.
right on,
Go ahead.
right on. It's okay now. Right on.
Am I coming out?
Loud and clear.
Yeah,
Very
well.
clear.
I can't hear nothing.
But we can hear you. We can hear you.
Go on, go on.
I can't hear anything. Are you hear me?
Very, very well.
Go
Go
on,
on.
it's okay.
Go on. We can hear you.
Are you?
Yes. Yes.
There's
But
a
I can't hear
problem.
you.
There's a problem with the gadget we connect. I'm having problem, but when I go to another, I can hear some people from my computer, but I cannot hear. That's the problem. I think it's from Ugo's PC. Something is wrong.
No, it's not from Go. It's from Go
Am I
PC. We are
coming out,
hearing him.
please?
Yes.
Go
yes,
ahead. Use
yes.
the sign.
You can
Use
see
the
the way we
sign.
are nodding our head. We are nodding our head because you are good. Go.
Okay. If I'm coming out, okay. If I'm not coming out, then you let me know. My title since this struggle starts is that Simon Eber has liberated the whole world from psychological trauma. We've been passing towards psychological trauma since the extradition of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The whole world is asking, why sudden fight? And why sudden acquisition? Why all this propaganda? Things that has not been there when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is here. But the greatest thing that has happened in the life of the Biafrans today is that Simon never has kept sufficient patience to touch the big snake that is spoiling the movement. There was a time I like to deal through factory. The things that made Nelly, Owa Sophia, and the Sima out was they are asking Simon, why can't you expose Ejiofor? But Simon is a person who doesn't like to fight until you come to him. First of all, when the attack began, Simon was begging all of them, say, please stop this war. Let us concentrate on the real enemy, which is Nigerian government. Suddenly, these people begin to invite every one of us that our new job is to go and attack Simon Ekpa. But because Chukwukike have chosen us and put inside us the way of reasoning and the power to think, that's why we begin to ask questions. But today, the whole has seen that pedaled on Simon Ekpa. It was Ejiofor that received information from Mazen Namdekan. He came, he delivered the message. The worst which Ejiofor has done is to ever reveal that secret for the first time, saying that Namdekan has said, give Simon Ekpa slot. For the first time, if he know that he can bet his life for Simon Ekpa not to leave the struggle, he shouldn't deliver the message for the first time. That means that means nobody will be talking about Biafra today. We'll be promoting P2B, we'll be promoting just the way they carry and they promote Soludo. So, today now, God has made it that Simon Ekpa has decided to fight back. I am telling you, the whole world, we are receiving information. The whole world is happy for what is happening today. That Simon have summoned the courage to break the back of the camel. Because if he didn't do this thing, we will keep on beating about the bush. I asked you, who is saying that Simon, why should Simon go and attack Ejiofor? Why should you continue to beat about the bush? They told you that the Biafra is whiter than white and whiter than snow. Why should you go on hiding the secret that you know that this secret is bringing Biafran struggle back? Attack is bringing Biafran spirit back. Fulanis are laughing over us. Hausa people are laughing over us. They are asking, why is it that Igbo people cannot speak in one voice? All this thing came out from one person, Barista Ejiofor. But glory to God and glory to Chukwukike that this backbone has been broken today. Thank you.
The man no be Barista on Zama.
Wonderful. Now, there is something I want us to do again. There are a lot of people requesting that they want to call in. I think we're going to open the line, but before we open the line, let us play the video one more time. Please, everybody should mute. Everybody should mute. Everybody mute. Everybody mute.
Manjo Wubiko, mute. The sound is coming from your end.
Somebody should help us to mute him. Who is in control? Mazu, go. Okay. Thank you. So what we need to do now, we are going to play that video again. Play it from top to bottom. Play it from top to bottom, and then we are going to take two minutes round, and I'm going to be very precise with the 2 minutes. It won't be more than 2 minutes. I'll just hit the bell and you stop. Then one will just refresh maybe there's something you forgot to touch on. You use 2 minutes to touch on it, and then we'll now open the line for people to call in. Please play that video from top to bottom, please.
Which video? Which one?
The one in the center. Play it again from top to bottom.
Okay, so Ningwa now.
Now, let me start afresh for clarity. After the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave order. I want Biafrans to understand the evil that Barista Ejiofor has done. That Simon Ekpa should pilot the affair of Biafra struggle until he comes out. Barrister Ejiofor came out and vowed that over his dead body will he see Simon Ekpa pilot the affair of struggle. Now ask yourself, is Barrister Ejiofor part of IPOB? Is Barrister Ejiofor an IPOB member? Or is Ejiofor a Biafra agitator? Barrister Ejiofor vowed and swore that over his dead body will he allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Barrister Ejiofor accused Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he has mental problem, that the way him in Kenya affected his brain. That is where the war started in IPOB. Barrister Ejiofor swing into action, summoned all the DOS, not all of them. He informed the Chike Dozieha, he informed Chinasa, the Mohammed Abbas in Kuwait, that on no condition will they allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. Because Barrister Ejiofor ulterior motive that we are seeing today. He knows that if Simon Ekpa pilot the affair of Biafra, some of them who have collected money from the governors, who are rapporting with the politicians, who are now the agent of the government, the middlemen of the government, at the same time acting as lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will never be relevant. So in order for Barrister Ejiofor to control Biafra struggle and destroy it, he summoned the DOS and told them that Onyendu say Simon Ekpa should take over. And he vowed that over his dead body should they allow Simon Ekpa. That was where the whole attack against Simon Ekpa started. You know, and let me do all these things, I know it, and it didn't bother me. Because I did not come for self-aggrandizement and for selfish interest in Biafra struggle. Yet, I was still respecting Ejiofor for one reason. For the reason being that he was still parading himself as person who represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu outside. But you know, the reason why I'm making this broadcast today is because he is gone. He's not relevant again. And I want to show to Nigeria government that the reign of Ejiofor in Biafra struggle as legal person or whatever is ending from today. There is no Dibia that will reverse it. And I will be seeing a new lawyer. I don't know who that lawyer is. That will be leading this legal team any moment from now. I don't know. I'm not involved. But I'm telling you that the spirit of Biafra is as strong as anything. And you can't cheat that spirit. After the message came that Simon Ekpa should be given a slot, it was not a slot. But because of the reign of peace, if you go to my tweet, you are going to see that what I wrote in my tweet and everywhere I posted it was that Simon Ekpa was given a slot. Barrister Ejiofor was behind all the attack against Simon Ekpa because he knows he can't control me. He knows he cannot collect the money he is collecting to control me. He knows he cannot get the influence he's getting from the politicians to control me. It is not possible. And then immediately I announced that I was given a slot to broadcast on Radio Biafra. Some of you may not understand where the hijacking and takeover is coming from, because in my actions and my word and my writing, I have never for one day said or posted that I want to take over IPOB or take over Biafra struggle. I have never said anything like that. But you see them saying it. You don't know where it is coming from. It is coming from the message from Onyendu, which they know better than you. And the people that were giving them the message from Barista Ejiofor, they know exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. And Barista Ejiofor opened his mouth to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have mental problem, that he cannot, over his dead body, will he allow Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair of Biafra. So ask yourself, all this noise of Simon Ekpa, hijacking, where did you know? Do you know where it come from? It comes from Barista Ejiofor. Barista Ejiofor is behind every betraying of the DOS from A to Z. Of course, they all work together. And let me tell you, Barista Ejiofor assuring the politicians from the Southeast that he is in charge, that whatever he says goes. They put all the trust on him. So what he does is he becomes an advisor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, advising the public without the consent and the details of what he's advising about to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ejiofor become a spokesman of the Nigeria government.
Chai.
I want all of you to pay attention to what I'm doing tonight.
Sonny, how many minutes is it? Is it not finished?
I want all of you to pay attention to what I'm doing tonight.
No, it remains small. It remains small.
Because after today, you will know the worst enemy within. Barrister Ejiofor went into agreement with many politicians that some of you do not know, all in the name of becoming something, all in the name of, fame. So in case you do not know how this whole attack on Simon Ekpa started, Barrister Ejiofor is behind it. But did you see him? No. Did you see me come to condemn him? No. Did you see me come to say, Barrister Ejiofor, you stopped me from piloting the affair of Biafra? Did it stop me? It did not stop me. We are still on autopilot, and Biafra struggle is worse than stronger than before. I have never attacked him. That is to show you that my only interest is to see that the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Barrister Ejiofor has vowed to destroy, will never be achieved. He will never achieve that destruction. I have never attacked him. The only thing I did was to come to call his attention whenever he is going off track. Because sometimes when he feels that the DOS has failed, he wants to take it upon himself to do the fight.
Exactly.
I tell him to mind his business. Mind his business and focus on the lawyer work he was doing. He never listened.
Son, is that all?
He never listened.
Please,
so
let
there
us
is
stop it
one
here.
revelation I want to
Stop
make very
here,
important.
Please. There's a lot
and I
to say
want
tonight.
everybody to get it to their mind today. That one, Onyendu gave a message for Simon Ekpa to pilot the affair. of Biafra struggle. Barrister Ejiofor called him that he has a mental problem because of what they did to him in Kenya. And for that reason, Barrister Ejiofor vowed that over his dead body will Simon Ekpa do that. Simon Ekpa is doing it. And he's still alive. Of course, he may not be under the, on Radio Biafra, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it very well. 2, Barrister Ejiofor worked his ass off to make sure that election took place in Anambra, and he want to repeat the same thing for election to hold in Biafra land. I want to tell you also how many of them shared the money and how the money was collected. And you know, everything I'm doing today, like I said, if I am lying, let everything Barrister Ejiofor is going to do work against me. Now, in all this, I communicate with Barrister Ejiofor every day. I communicate with Barrister Ejiofor. When people were attacking him, I still protected him because it has not come to the point when I am very, very sure that, he is not going to harm Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that's what I'm doing today.
Thank you.
Barrister Ejiofor's house was invaded.
Please, Mazi Sonny, who is in control? Can we continue? Let's continue our discussion from here, please.
I think we should Kelechi, sorry, Ralph, bring your number, make we put here.
Anybody can put his number there. We'll take a call while we're listening to this. If a call comes, you post it. That's what
Just end it for now. There's something I said before. Just remove the video first. Remove the video and let's have ourselves on the screen. Who is controlling this screen, Beacon? Okay, thank you.
It's 247 and Sonny.
Okay. So, Chineke, you people have heard it. I want us to take two minutes each one of us, and 2 minutes is 2 minutes. Ogaha gafe 2 minutes. Once I ring this bell, no matter how important what you are saying is, you just stop, please. I'm going to use my own 2 minutes, and then I will hand over to the next person. Now, we can now understand the question from here is this. Why is Ejiofor interested in controlling everything? Ask yourselves that question, Chineke. Why is Ejiofor, who has introduced Mike Ozokeme as the lead counsel, why does he consistently refer to himself after his write-up that he's the lead counsel? Why is Ejiofor always coming to bring press briefing that contradicts what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents? Have you ever seen any press briefing from Mike Ozokeme, the lead counsel, as it were? Because Barrister Ejiofor is not equal in any way in rank to Mike Ozokeme. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu personally requested for Mike Ozokeme, and it took Ejiofor time before he could even allow that to happen. And when it eventually happened, Mike Ozokeme actually said that when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw him, he was elated, he was excited. Because Mike Ozokeme was happy to work with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The question is now, as I will hand over to the next person, why does Ejiofor always present himself as lead counsel, having told everybody and the world at large that Mike Ozokeme is now the lead counsel, which is supposed to be the case because Mike Ozokeme is senior advocate of Nigeria. But it's Ejiofor, are you a senior advocate of Nigeria? Are you going to usurp authority over Mike Ozokeme? Dear friends, ask this question. Thank you. I am going to hand over to Kelechi. Kelechi, take your 2 minutes from here. If there's anything you have forgotten before, please say it here. Or if you want to address anything from this video, do that right away. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mazi. Of course, the video itself speaks for itself. The video obviously has the details of what Biafrans should know, and it doesn't need much to be talked about. But the truth about it is that if you listen to the submissions of Mazi Simon Ekpa, which Ejiofor himself have not been able to, counter or to actually oppose or to deny, you will understand that there have been a premeditated plan before now on what will happen after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is kidnapped and taken from the scene. There has been a premeditated program. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him to actually, give the message that Mazi Simon Ekpa should take over, he actually was shocked. Because of the premeditated plan and program in his mind, he actually resisted it to the point that he actually, when somebody sees something coming against what they want, they sometimes might go out of their way or may just lose control of their emotion. And that was why he made that statement over his dead body. So that statement came out of the fact that he actually it was like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was going to destroy his initial plan. The initial plan was there. So it's basically a projection or a clue to us that Ejiofor is critically part of the system that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. And to retain the program itself, he became displaced emotionally, so that he now said something he cannot even reverse. Let this be over my dead body. That was something that he said. If he was in his right mind, he wouldn't have said that, because he knows the implication of that. But he said it because it was actually coming against his own intentions and all of that. So that is actually what really happened. So from this video, we understand that he actually was part of those who sold out and part of those who actually planned the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to cut him off so that they can take over.
Thank you. Please bring Chuk Survivor to the screens, sir, please. Mazu, go bring in Chuk Survivor.
Bringing him.
Mazi Chuks, go ahead.
Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you once again. On this very video that was just played, just as my brother that spoke now just said, it's self-explanatory. You see, it answers $1 million question that every one of us have been asking for a very long time. That very video you saw answered the whole question. Why the infighting? Who sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who is involved? What are you doing? What role did you play? Those who were aware, those who killed it on the way, people who are trying to make themselves relevant. All those questions were answered in that very broadcast that Mazi Simon Ekpa made. This is a question that we have been asking for a very long time. But it wasn't the time for him to answer that question until when the time has come, as we are marching into Biafra. That question was answered. And when Mazi Simon Ekpa made that explanation, when you begin to think back within your own self, if you have been following events that have been happening, all you need to do is just to refer back to things you've been hearing and seeing. And they will now become very, very clear to you who is doing what role everybody is playing. It has become very clear, and we don't ask questions anymore. We stand to cook that is happening at the right time. If you know that Biafra is not going to, after that exposition, people who did not believe begin to believe. Those who are sitting on the fence, they won't sit on the fence anymore. Except for those who have sold their conscience, we can't help them. Except for those who have already bought their casket, who said over their dead body. And I have told them all the time, please help your family to buy the casket so that they don't waste money and begin to borrow money or look for money around. Buy the casket and keep for them. For us, we will make sure we help you to hasten the time to come. In 107 days, your burial will commence. But for us, getting into Biafra land is a must. Thank you, my brothers.
Walk.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mazi Sani should be brought to the screen, please.
Walk.
Go ahead, Nwachukwu.
Are they here?
Yeah, you're on there. Go ahead. Your 2 minutes begin now.
Okay, there we bam 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 bam. Then don't go fall for a
20
job forehead.
seconds. Go on with you. Bang, 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 bang.
I know. The thing don't go fall for a job forehead now. Because when they tell fly, fly not the ear. You ask one question. You say, why did he stop everybody from doing according to the message that MNK sent? It is because he wants to be in control. He wants to be in charge. He wants to be in command. He wants to be the person that everybody will reckon on. He wants to be the man of the moment. He wants to be the mouthpiece of MNK. And that is what he has always been doing. Whenever he comes out, Biafrans want to hear from Ejiofor. Ejiofor will be finding himself. That is why he gave himself the name the most trusted of MNK. The most trusted has become and has shown himself to be the most treacherous of it all. Ejiofor did not use his office as a lawyer to do something for MNK, but rather he used himself as the spokesperson of DSS and the Eastern leaders and not for IPOB. He was never speaking for IPOB. He was always speaking the minds and the ordinances and the write-ups of the
Ejiofor.
and also the communiques that the Eastern leaders will be having meeting, and then he will be the one to summarize it in his speeches when he says MNK says this and MNK says that. This same Ejiofor made it very clear that DSS does not give them privacy when they go to visit Martin Nnamdi Kanu to discuss in private things that will be only within Martin Nnamdi Kanu and them. So please ask Ejiofor, how does he now confirm everything that MNK says in private to now come and give us? And how did he confirm and how did he carry out his test Nicodemously and privately to also confirm that MNK is mad? Let him tell us. And how did he also get all the write-ups that he put them all in one book? Is it that DSS will come back and give him a private room for him to come and do his write-up and collect all the information from MNK, then come and give the Biafran people? They will matter.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was spot on. Gaddafi should be brought to the screen, please. Your 2 minutes begins from now, Mazi.
God bless you. God bless you. You know, our people say there is not much talk in the evening service. What I want to say is that Ejiofor was a negotiator, the middleman, the stockbroker between the sales of Martin Nnamdi and the Southeast governors. And the Southeast politicians are the ones that are still keeping our leader in detention. Not even the Fulanis. Ejiofor said he was shocked that our leader was released. You know why he was shocked? That means upon everything that I have done, they still release this man. I was surprised. Meaning, upon all the meetings, all the agreements he had with Southeast governors and politicians, still the judge acquitted him and discharged him. That's why he said he was shocked. It doesn't mean that he don't know what he was doing. To show you that our leader will not be, he believed in his mind that our leader can never be released. That's why he can go to court without a paper, without a case file. Because you know, saying now only political jamboree did they go inside that court to do. So we know. And meanwhile, it wasn't Ejiofor that just brought about the announcement about Mazi Simon. It wasn't just him. The other people in the legal team were calling Mazi Simon, congratulating him as the new director of Radio Biafra. So if the message was given to Ejiofor, Ejiofor wouldn't have delivered the message. The message was delivered in the group of the legal team. So Nobody should say it was Ejiofor. Why did Ejiofor deliver the message and why did they work against it? No, it was not a private message between our leader and Ejiofor. It was a message delivered to the legal team. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you very, very much. Mazi Austin Okonkwo should be brought to the screen, please.
Right.
Na Rafo, ọ daghị adịkwa ka gasị na ewuzi ewu army officer na-achọ onye ọ na-eje.
Ugo, my time on the count. You won't waste my time.
Your 2 minutes starts now.
What will go don't take 3 minutes already, right?
I'll see that you, no problem.
Thank you. I want to ask people to ask Ejiofor his relationship with Ejiofor, and also ask Ejiofor his relationship with Ifeanyi Uba and all the rest of the people. They have something together. The sellout of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the private jet which went to Kenya. And England has hand in this. So all of them know. Those of the errats that are jumping Ejiofor on a birthday, you are lucky. Because you would have one of the people who would have roasted. Because in Ejiofor's house, where you burn a car in his house, the car you see it in Opo Junction. Where they don't burn the waka. But I want Biafrans to be thankful to God. Before. We are now free because a suspect is more dangerous. And anyone who is telling you that what Simon is doing is not correct, and more are coming. And also, the dragon tweeted tonight, Ejiofor equal pim a weterege begging a native dog talking army on. Odoganya. Akwa baby is akwa paranese anywhere, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Biafran be resolute. Aya chopute go bombirisi we ba no piu bokoro. And the more we go, you will see how Ejiofor is connected to Kenguru. You will see how Ejiofor is connected to Nwunye Nnamdi Kanu. You will see how it's connected with the Buhari and all the rest of them. Ihe Kane Minister Steve said something. Minister Steve Ajibo said something on October last year when we were praying. He said, he said, from this October to December, he said a lot of things will be reviewed. The way you hear it, you will begin to sound the man is watching now, I'm telling you. We have prophets. And they are here. Ndị rụrụ job abụ ndị England aka ha nọ na ya ha ji zuru Ejiofor. In fact, ebe Ejiofor nọ kịta ime ahụ ya na-acha red. He's finished.
So ime ahụ ya na-ebleach kịta.
Ọ na-ebleach. Caroline abagị na akpa m. Sorry, I'm a man of God, crazy. So that is it. Nke agago.
Thank you. Thank you. There is a comment I want to hold on, Mazi Ugo, before you bring yourself in. There's a comment I want to read here. I don't know if Mazi Ugo can bring it, but I just saw it and I don't know. Somebody is making an advice. Said, my candid advice to autopilot media warriors is that less emphasis be placed on growth of individual channels. Priority is churning out captivating broadcasts and helping Simon Ekpa to disseminate information. And that's the comment that, okay, thank you for bringing it to the stage. Thank you. So, and Mazi Ugo, I'm going to ask a question.
Please, let me address something there. Please, see Ugomba. When you see us set up our platform, we are setting it up so that the voice of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the voice of liberation will go far. We are not here to grow our channel. We are trying to make it to be out there so that when Mazi Simon is on VOB and you are unreachable to VOB, you can reach out to him from any other platform. That is why when he is live, we are streaming him live so that wherever you are, you can hear it. So we are not here for priority to our platforms or to push ourselves out. It is for the message of MNK and that of the deputy leader of IPOB to go far. Because he's the deputy leader as MNK made him, but they didn't want it to come out for the public to hear. So we are not here for self-aggrandizement. We are only here to make his voice to go far. There we go.
Thank you. Please take out the comment. It has been addressed. Thank you very much. And Maz, you go. You are the only one I want to ask this question. After you use your time, your 2 minutes, you can add another 1.5 minutes to address this particular thing I want to ask you now. Before you bring yourself to the screen, what put this on the screen? Or when had in charge? So, Maz, you go. He address at this point. I have addressed it in my channel, but I don't know if another person has a different idea. Why do you think this Caro White bleaching cream, done and dusted dink baths of a barista? Why do you think he's always coming to tell Biafrans, I am the only one Mazen Nnamdi Kanu trust the most? He trusts me the most. Why is he always singing it like a song? I have my own idea about it, but I want to see as a brain man, mega water the cocoa or the trick on a play with that particular thing. So use your 2 minutes and use another 1 minute to give us what you think about that. Bring yourself to the screen, Pico.
Yes, sir. Well, Master Congo says Simon tweeted something about the same thing where he do. Now me do. I want to tell you something. When Osofia the act film, when Osofia in girlfriend come marry one rich man, Osofia can go do juju. So if he go there, he go there in juju, go there command that in girlfriend, the husband. Anything he talk, the man go do. As he do the juju finish, he go. So the man come back. He tell him, Oga, you don't come back. Oga say yes. He say, okay, go inside and rest. Oga say yes, I'm going to rest. As Oga they go, he say, Oga, stop there. Oga, stop. Oga ask him anything. He say, no, okay, continue, sir. Oga go in. He believes say juju done the work. So he can't go see where Oga won't go out. He tell Oga, drop that key there. Don't touch that car. Oga say, he said, don't touch that car. Come on, go back inside. Go and remove that. Oga give a slap. Woza! In eye clear. He can't know say the juju know the work. Why are they telling this now? The same thing will make Ejiofor believe say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu trust him. You know, say one thing we must understand is say Mazen Nnamdi Kanu get brain. And the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu no be ordinary human being. I used to talk about if you want liking him to any human being, go catch
same thing with Simon.
Go catch Bob Marley, go catch Fela, you know, go catch Martin Luther King, go catch Simon. They know this kind of people, you really see them. So leave them, make it the dance of Surugede, where you know what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know what they do. He believe that him don't go there, tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, see Kalun Takalo, don't listen, Kalun Takalo don't collect money from this politician. A man don't collect money from this politician. Simon, they work with politicians. That is why he thought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has trusted him. Until Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out, praise you, give you name, waiting be that name where you give a bass. Or call me one of Biafra land.
Udelene Chemba.
Udelene Chemba. Udelene Chente Zama. Udelene Chente Zama. One of Unde Zama. So until then we know. For now, Ejiofor the dream na mirage in the sea. So leave them. So the other question where you ask me, what will be the second question where you ask me again?
No, you don't answer my question. Now address your own point.
Okay. Well, what I want to talk. When you decide to mingle, to dine, to marry, to wait you, a pastor, where they come preach to you, repent or you will go to hell. No touch woman, not to talk of touching somebody's wife. Every night, if they end up for a club where they're naked. Every day, if they end up for Gogoro corner, That pastor come church, he come dey preach to you. You go listen.
Pastors.
Ejiofor is busy dining with politicians. Everybody wey Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tell you say don't have anything to do with them. Now those are the people Ejiofor dey mingle with. Duality. Na me I call am. Ejiofor na duality full am. He get two face. He get that music where they sing go Iru Abua. He carry one devil face in the other place. He carry one angel face in the other place. Ejiofor be that. So Ejiofor working with politicians. Listen, there is nothing you can work out with politicians other than to destroy Biafra. No politician in this world, if you like, make it be American politician, make it be British politician, if you make it be Finland politician, you are working together with as a politician, you go tell you say it won't make Biafra succeed. Now lie. So Ejiofor working with the demons in Nigeria, Ohaneze, pastors that want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to die now, tell you that he is an enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is number one reason he must discontinue to be associated with anything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even legal team or no, even advisor, even drinking. Listen, I think we should begin to look into this thing from another angle. If anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I think Ejiofor should be the person who hold responsible, not even the Fulanis. I rest my case.
That is okwu juru gị n'ọnụ, and ihe niile na-ekwu na-adabanye, ọ na-abanye full time. So my number is pinned there. Please, every one of us watching, pin your number on your comment section from your channel. Please, as you go, you can pin your number on any number you have on the pin on the comment section. I already have a caller here waiting. So whenever you have a call, indicate to me that you have a call. Please, our callers, have it in mind that what you have is not more than 2 minutes. Once your own 2 minutes expires, I will tell you, and then we'll let go. We have a very important caller here. Her name is our worry. What? Please introduce yourself. I think Biafrans know you.
Hello. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra, we heard you.
This is your worry, sister. Please, I know my own. I might not spend up to 2 minutes, but let me just say some few things that is bothering me since Mazi Simon came up with this expedition. My lead, because it's Simon Ekpa that brought me to this struggle because I listened to him. When Mazi was there, I was not keen because I was scared that it's going to be an oppression like what the Hausas are doing, that the Igbos will do it to us. And our leaders back home, they make us believe that the Hausas are better than the Igbos if they rule us. So we were brainwashed. You know, when you hear things so many times, you tend to listen and to want to buy to it. Until I started listening to Mazi Simon, and I started getting interest, and I'm really involved now with Simon. My little concern and a little bit of anger is that when Mazi Simon knew that this guy is like this, yeah, I know they say there is a time for everything. You know, media is a very powerful tool that we use to do everything. He too, he was using the media. That is why he used to win my heart. He could have allowed when this other man, Zia Tokumbo, that is your one, he said, after the meeting, he said publicly that, tell your people not to attack me. Tell your media warriors not to attack me. If not, I will do something. Mazi Tamba could not do it because he's waiting for the right time. He could have given you people enough time or leave people to do what you people are supposed to do to bring this man out. He could have not gotten involved by stopping you guys not to expose him. He might not do it because he has his own time, but he could have allowed you guys to do it. The reason being is that now that Nnamdi Kanu has a win in the court, You see, now it could have, if suppose somebody else is there, Mazikano could have come out. That is the whole delay that I saw there. Please, I'm sorry, don't ring prayer. Then the second thing, now they've put another second this thing, wherever on his head again to go and stay in the court. So if you people expose that before this winning of this court case, maybe because he will not be there at that time, now we want it to go out. Maybe at that time it must have gone out before now. So my little anger with Simon is that he stopped you people not to push to really expose him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want Mazi Chuk survival or who wants to go. Thank you. Just listen us to the response to this your question. But I'm going to hang you up. So follow up from your device. Mazi Chuk, can you help our sister, please? Just in 1 minute. You heard what she said. Unmute yourself.
I appreciate you, my sister, for your contribution and what you've just said. But I would like you to also go back and listen to what Simon Ekpa said when he was making that very comment. And just like what I said when I was making my comment, I said there is a time for everything. And all this while, Simon Ekpa wasn't silent. He wasn't silent. He was actually doing something. He wasn't silent. He was doing things that are necessary. He was doing something. If you don't know anything that he has done, remember when Mazi Simon Ekpa told you that we will not take any order anymore from the DSS. When he said that word, many people misunderstood him. All hell break loose, including those saboteurs. All hell break loose.
Yes.
He was actually taking his time. Don't say that Simon Ekpa did not stop us from fighting. You see, in as much as this movement is autopiloted, Chukwu Okike Abiama handed the mantle to somebody who is speaking.
Yes, sir.
And whenever he starts speaking, we will not pick up from there. We cannot jump ahead of him and do things. And he speaks at the right time.
You are correct.
At the very right time. I don't want you to be sort of and say that Simon Ekpa said we shouldn't fight or Simon Ekpa kept silent. He wasn't silent. He was doing the needful. Even at that point in time when you say he wasn't silent, he was blocking up the necessary thing that was to be blocked. If you cannot pick any other one, pick that very point when he said, we will not take any order from the DSS.
But Mazi Simon have also addressed Ejiofor a number of times. He has corrected some of his abnormalities. Do you remember?
Exactly.
Yes.
And he was taking his time to, just like when he started this exposition, some people were seeing it as an attack against the media team. Against the legal team. It is not an attack against the legal team. It is against Ejiofor. And when you are talking about the legal team, there are still people there who are standing for Mazi Nnamdi. But this man who is a mole, a hindrance among them, when it was time to pick him out and remove him, Mazi Simon Ekpa did the needful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi Chuks. Yeah. That has been addressed. Is there any caller anywhere?
I have a caller here.
Oh yeah, play the voice, please.
Callers, making a call. Gaddafi, are you hearing me?
Please mute yourself, everybody. That voice is not coming out.
Autopilot media, I salute you.
Yes, sir. There was, sir.
There were.
We are not wait 2 minutes.
Yeah, we got the boot of the program. I will use now. Namara Ejiofor. I gave both of Kelechi. I gave both of Kelechi, Simon and the Carlo. So Ejiofor betrayal of the Ejiofor number. Ejiofor war no check here. No check here. Ejiofor war one more to get betray you. So betrayal of the Hanover. Our module from the name is in the Guru. You name when they betray you to go to the Balo or the Balo by. So betrayal of the Ejiofor. So when the battle of a betrayal out today, it will also run wire. They betray you to go the second name, maybe change the Guru. and Ebana Newi, Lozit, or Jiha. So it is DNA Ejiofor with a Mojeku, Ubitre Ojuku. They are same blood. With each Guradu, annihilation, you have the rules of the pay, Ojuku, the Balu Maya, that's a boy. So, from the area, all the nation of the Tohon Nandical, you know that I'm not the Kalu will not cross. Over all of one Nandical law, it's not the Kala here at all. We talk about a job run Nandical, go to the Nandical, so that Nandical that cross here, all who got a job run. That Nandical where I grow, Senior Alpha grow. I listen to everybody to Chineke like what I bought. I don't have a pan at all. None the other brother, then the other for today. Oh, brother, not the car law. Or the dog grow up, all the people ego IPOD. But none the other gratia fall, or way back on the car. So, Yelly on my deal, you should have a blue today. I get a label that another has senior. Because another has senior. Thank
you.
Thank you very much. So that his own is not a question. If there's anybody with question, please come up and call. Is there any caller anywhere?
Yes, a caller I say again.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
Go on, Maz, you have 2 minutes.
Hello, brothers. Good evening. I have Biafra. Please, Maz, what I wanted to contribute is this. Remember, all of you will remember the day Ejiofor come out from the court. I think the last 2 courts, when the court finished. Ejiofor come out and started singing, as he defend them, he dey sweet us. As he defend them, he dey sweet us. That thing that he was singing that day, in his mind, he was mocking autopilot. But people don't know. That day he was singing that as he defend them, sweet us. He's talking about autopilot. This is number one.
How? Ask him how.
Number 2, yeah.
Mazi, also get why he mean by his smoking autopilot.
Simon. That like Mazuko, like what you say now. Understand me? That Ejiofor think that he have win everything. Like the story he tell us about Osofia and his master. Understand? He believes that everything has become his own. That is why he was thinking that thing.
Okay.
As he defend them.
Okay. Okay, go on straight to the second point you wanted to raise.
The second point now. Ejiofor is not our big council any longer. See this man that is following Ejiofor, not working with Ejiofor, they call Mandela. The one that have the same idea like Sonny, you know that Mandela. Go and check all the video. Every day that they bring our leader to court, go and check the video. Anybody who wanted to go and talk to our leader, that man will go there, put his ear there. To listen everything our leader is discussing with anybody. Go and take the video back. Every day they bring our leader to court. This is the job of that man. After that, he will come out on internet because Umuchukwu writer is there, Barista Ejiofor media team. Now the third one I wanted to ask you people, if Mike Ezekome is our lead counsel now, which means Ejiofor and his group have to give chance. Everything that comes from Ejiofor have to give away. Because if anything happens to our leader, we will hold Mike Ezekome because he is the leader now. Everything that he tells us now is what we are going to take now, not what Ejiofor and his group is saying.
Thank you, sir.
This is what I wanted to contribute, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. If there is no other caller, somebody is writing here. Please, I want us to address it. What is called Anunuebe? Somebody made a comment that there's a possibility that Ejiofor may have you know, he said, my fear is that Barista Ejiofor.
Ejiofor, him with Anunebe, no even go there, you know the work.
Ejiofor APC, all sorts of Caroline.
But Mazin Namde Kano, or the Konya get you one because I'm on Epa. Can't get Jan Nebe, Ejiofor, if I go one chance, he could get any color?
No, no color from my end, none yet.
Please, I want to put it up here. If we don't get any other call for the next, okay, we'll have another caller. If we don't have any caller, we will quickly try and round up. Okay, let me take this caller. Now that I'm taking caller now, Ribian. Hold on, let me put you on speaker. Please, caller, you have 2 minutes. You can tell us your name. You're not calling from the zoo and what you have to say. 2 minutes, please.
All hail Biafra.
Biafra will hail thee.
Yeah, all top piloted. I greet you all, sir.
Okay, go straight to your point.
My question is, what advice and what are you people suggesting for those who are in that term now? How do you want everybody to be treating the kind of white now?
Okay, your question is straight and direct. I'm going to give chance to Mazi Kelechi to answer your question. Mazi Kelechi, his question is, how do our people on ground, how do we expect them to react towards Barista, bleaching cream, done and dusted, Ejiofor? What do you think should be their reaction towards him now? Please end your call so that your answer will come. Just listen to Mazi Kelechi, will answer you.
Mazi Namdekano said that we don't treat cancer. We cut off cancer. And Barista Ejiofor definitely is not just cancer, but it's a malignant cancer. So when you have such kind of when you have such kind of cancer, you cut them off. Barista Ejiofor, his position is very sensitive. That if you allow it to thrive, it will definitely corrupt so many things and destroy so many things. It has been destroying so many things. I will tell you that everybody who has been killed this period is either directly or indirectly connected to Barista Ejiofor's actions and inactions. That's the truth, whether we like it or not. His actions and inactions has contributed. So what you need to do right now is, one, disregard any of his messages, any of his positions and all those stuff that he's actually displaying. Two, unfriend him. Go away from his Twitter account. Let's just abandon him the way we abandon the DOS defunct members of the DOS. That's the only way. You can't do anything for now. We can't do anything to him. We just have to abandon him and let him know that he's not relevant. And then as soon as we abandon him, his powers and his manipulation will stop or will drop to his own position. And then when we get Biafra, we know how to handle. There are some things you don't actually need to concentrate on now. The only thing you can do now as a Biafran is to disregard his letters, his position, his comments, his submissions, and all of that. Don't give him preference, don't give him relevance, don't give him any attention. Concentrate on what we're doing as much as we're dealing with him on this platform and other ways we're dealing with him. But don't make him feel like he is important in any ways. And then stop following him in anything he does. As simple as that. And then allow the spirit of Biafra and the actions with time to determine what next will be done after we get our freedom. The most important thing now is that we're going to our freedom. As soon as we get our freedom, all these saboteurs will be taken care of. The laws, the details, the code, and everything will take care of.
Thank you.
Let's not worry ourselves about what will happen now. The way forward.
Thank you, Mazi Kelechi. Thank you so very much. Matthew, do you have a caller or somebody's already hanging on?
Yes. Caller is here already. Okay. Take that one. Let him wait.
Okay, let him wait for 1 minute. Okay, please, caller. There's so many callers. If you can make your own very, very brief. Very brief, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, and Biafrans can hear you. Go straight to the point.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to comment, regarding some people that are saying ever did not expose the barrister, on time, that he would have done it long time ago. But it is because some of them don't understand what investigation is all about. Some of them are some of those people, when they see something online, they will jump into it without doing any investigation at all. And when you understand that this man has been in this field for a very long time, he has mastered every aspect of this game. If you don't investigate him very well and have enough evidence, you cannot pin him down. And that is exactly what Mazi Simon Eber did. He investigated him to an extent that he has enough evidence to nail him. And that's why he's bringing it at this point in time. And you can see he hasn't even started exposing him, and a lot of things are happening at the moment. You can imagine if you did it that time, all this irad, all this, uneducated individuals working for him would have, come on social media and shouting and doing one thing or the other, but now they can't even talk at all. So that's my contribution in that area. People shouldn't jump into conclusion immediately they see danger. I remember if you want to catch a rat, you don't just catch that rat. You first of all, put food and then find out where the rat is coming from before you kill that one, so that you can also block that hole. But if you just catch the first one, another one will come.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That was a good one. Very quick. I think it needs no reply. Mazi, go bring your caller in. Or do you want to say something? Do you want to say something to this particular call?
No, me, I don't get anything to say. The man explained everything.
Okay. Bring your caller on.
Go on. You have 2 minutes, I beg. No verse, I'll hold your time here.
Good evening, dear friends. Good evening, Mazi.
You're welcome.
Good evening, Gaddafi, Raf. The other man.
Don't greet us. Go to the point.
I'm happy to have every one of you.
Just go straight to the point.
Because on abo asokateza anya si kuru nkata n'isi bi okwu. Ewe n'iwe owu niile n'ebe ahụ. Enwere na onye ụlọ ya na-agba ọkụ, ọka na-achụ oke n'ime ọfịa. Enwere. Ọmụ ime onye mbụ. Ọ na-abụ m na-ekwu okwu sometimes ọ dịka ọ na-ada ike mana onye ihe m na-ekwu bụrụ etu o sitere m n'obi. O teku eri oge ọ dị anyị n'obi anyị chọpụtara ihe Ejiofor na-eme against us. Mana ọ gwụna naanị Simon Ekpa na-asị anyị ka mụọtara maka na oge ezudobisi ka mụọta because ọ na-ekwu okwu ọ na-asị gị na ya na-abụ na ya na-ajụkwu na-eri. But I think it's time to fight him and to remove him from the legal team is now. Ụmụ Chineke ahụ ọ na-akpa anyị achọghị ụmụ Chineke ahụ a na-ekwu ngwa ekwensị ka anyị now.
Anyị ga-agwa ụmụ Chineke pụta ụzọ ụmụ Chineke.
Part of the legal team again. We never work. Ugbu a ka anyị ga-emepe ike ahụ dị na emepepe emepe ụwa niile o doga anya ndị na anyị nwahara ihe na-emechi ọda na-enweghị idea people enweghị idea ihe na-eme na it's all is gone.
Thank you.
Ọkwa ịhụrụ that nke si na ya bụ Ezakomo ogene ezi Ezakomo nke anyị na-enye anya na ọya ga-egresi ya. Enwekweghị onye na-ekwu ma trọsụrụ this time around. Enwekweghị onye ọ na-ekwu me.
Yes, exactly. Ndewo Mazi, your 2 minutes don't pass. It don't take 3 minutes.
No, your time don't finish. Now there are so many people calling.
Gaddafi, because when you were Gaddafi, or come Gaddafi when you were. Oh, the Mundona Bania. Because
when you were time, we got to go.
One time, Google. I'm when we have so many callers on the line. And we don't have
seconds.
Okay, I give you next 1 minute. 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Hold on, there is a caller.
Okay, I think the call went off. Ralph.
Okay. Is there anything you want to address? Mazugo, is there anything you want to address with that call?
No, me, I don't get anything.
Anybody
Unless
wants to address that call?
Our Congress, anybody get anything?
No. Okay, let me quickly take this call. Please 2 minutes, please, caller, quickly.
Okay. I'll have
Hello, sir.
Biafra will hear me. Because can you try and speak English? Is it possible, please?
Yeah. Yes. What I'm saying is that Ejiofor need to get down, okay? Ejiofor, we don't trust Ejiofor again because Ejiofor have already collected money. And any person that already collected bribe will not go back again and said no. So Ejiofor will try to complete his own job on top of Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafrans. So now Ejiofor have already collected money, betray us, so we don't need Ejiofor again. And let all the whole Biafra know that we are the one that keep Ejiofor here. So if we say no, Ejiofor is one person, so he don't need to drag about it, okay? And the other thing is this. All the whole Biafra should now ask Ejiofor to leave Biafra land because Ejiofor have already killed so many people. Somebody, if he's in old days, Ejiofor need to run for people that he kills.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. We got that point. Let us address it. Thank you very much. Your 2 minutes is over. Thank you. Now, who is going to respond to this? Mazugo in Waihokuru. What do you have to say? Ask Ejiofor that he should be forced into exile.
Well, to me, make Ejiofor no go any exile. Make it there.
Go right
there. No, listen, for me, make no even hopes on them, make they no go. Make Biafra come first. When Biafra come, Biafrans go decide. They go court. Court go decide their case, their fate. Okay. So they will. I guess somebody here, if chance
does any other person share the same opinion that Ejiofor should not be sent into exile?
But he will wait and see his calamities with his eye.
No, we're talking about the caller said that he should be sent into exile.
He will send himself and Ali Bugachia also.
Survivor. Unmute yourself, Survivor.
Biafra will be run under the rule of law. It depends on what our law says. It is not in our hand to decide. It will not be operating like the zoo where orders will be given and we will violate the order. If the court of Biafra found him not guilty, he can go free. But if the court of Biafra found him guilty, if the punishment is death penalty, he will face it to the last.
You mean our
if
court
it's exile, he will go exile. Whatever it is, he will face it.
Our court is not like Malami AGF and Kangaroo.
Exactly.
That's a lady want to come from here.
Doctor for animals. Hindu.
Mazugo, you have caller?
Yes, he did here.
Quickly, 1 minute, because Mazugo Koko also has a caller. Mazugo Koko, tell your caller to hold on. Okay. Mazugo, bring your caller.
I have a simple question that demands simple answer.
Okay.
Ejiofor says that those people, they don't enter the men's house. They enter the whether the boss quarter or something. How can I park my car and drop my key in the boss quarter, not in my main house? Where did Ejiofor drop the key that those people get to go and open the car, to take that young man into the car? As Ejiofor, where do you keep your car key? That's my question. Thank you, sir.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Well,
Does anybody? It's a question to Ejiofor, so we'll wait for Ejiofor to answer that question.
Ejiofor, they leave all in car key for the mouth. You know the lock in car. If you can't enter house, you know the lock and big.
Mas Justin, bring your caller in, please.
Right, caller, speak. They're hearing you.
Hello, brothers. Good evening. Hello.
Go on. 1 minute.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Move.
Only 1 minute.
Yes, sir. No, be me and I'm Raf, be our pilot.
I have 2 points that I want to make.
Sharp.
Yeah, I was listening to Okoko when he was addressing someone who was not happy for what is happening to Ejiofor right now. I want to tell our Biafrans that
my sister, 1 minute is over.
What is she's listening to herself? Ask her to off the device. She's listening to herself.
Somebody like Martin Namdekano is not somebody that will be represented the way Barista Ejiofor does. Like Simon put it, that is an open secret. So no, I'm not listening to myself.
Go on, ma.
Okay, so Barista Ejiofor is very negligent towards his representation of our leader. Last time he went to court, our leader was not there, and it was our leader who instructed him. So as our leader instructed him, that hearing is not supposed to go on. But he went through it without our leader being present, and he has no documents at all with him. So he is very negligent. You know, some people who don't know the procedure of court, they don't understand that he has a very weak presentation of Mazi's case. Then the other thing I want you people to address is this. Please, whoever is going to represent Mazi again at this Supreme Court coming, if Supreme Court is not following what Court of Appeal said, that no court in Nigeria has jurisdiction to address Mazi's case because of the way he was renditioned. Because Court of Appeal cannot say anything against what Supreme Court cannot go against what Court of Appeal have said. They have to follow it.
Thank you, ma.
And his representatives have to put on the fight.
Thank you, ma.
This very case should not be tried in Nigeria. Rather, he should be returned to Kenya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Maz, can I answer her? Can I ship something? Maz Raf is there. Anyway, let me go straight. To answer our sister, we are not ready for any other court because the appeal court, Mazi Nadekalo, has been discharged and acquitted. So we, the autopilot, we are not interested on any appeal court. The UN has set Mazi Nadekalo free. So we have to persuade Nigeria, like Dragon has said. Now, we have to intensify our civil disobedience, whether they like it or not. We are not focusing on any Nigerian court because there is no way Mazi Nadekalo will get justice in Nigeria. Full stop. Thank you.
There we go.
Do we have another caller
here? Yes.
Okay, bring the caller in. I think we are we have only 14 minutes exactly at the top of the hour. After this caller, I think we're going to give our closing remark. Shouldn't this be our last caller? So we'll give our closing remark, please. Bring the caller in.
Okay, caller, go on. We are listening to you. Caller on the line. There we go.
Udo dirono. N'ezie obi na-agbawa m. Ihe m chọrọ ịjụ Ejiofor onye Farisi. Onye ihu abụọ. Ọmakwa na enyi mere enyi ebu ihe ọjọọ. Ọmakwa na akụkọ anaghị arụ ụrụ n'akwụ ya. Otu ihe ọ ga-amata na ọ bụ n'ụlọ na mmadụ lụrụ ọ gaghị anata ọrụ ya. Ya mara na ụgwọ ọrụ ya na-echie. Nnamdi Kanu tara bụọ ya n'obi ya aka na-abụkpọ ya n'anya. ọ gaghị anata ụgwọ ya. Nke ahụ dịrị n'akụkụ. Nke ọzọ bụ biko ka m were ohere a rịọ ụmụ Igbo anyị ma ndị DOS ma ndị ọzọ na-atụ aka a na-anwụrịsị ụmụ okorobịa anyị na-aga tukwu n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ndị ụfọdụ a na-egbu ha. Gịnị ka ha na-eche? Ha na-edikrizi nọmba anyị. Ndị Fulani na-akpọta ndị nke ha ehepụ bọda ha na-abata n'ike n'ike. Gbuo dike ụbọchị ọgachi ọkwa dike. Ndị a na-atụ aka na-amụrụsị ụmụ okorobịa anyị ha chee echiche ọ bụ na onwe onye jidere n'aka nwere ihe ọjọọ na-eme nsogbu adịghị, mana nke ga na-atụ aka ma ndị na-enweghị ha ma na-agbagbusi ha anwụrụ ha na-atụgburu ụlọ mkpọrọ ọ dịghịkwa mma. Ọ na-awụ oge ụfọdụ mkpọ onye m na-ekwu bụ ụwa na Chineke na-agbara onye ọbụla nụrụ olu m na onye ọbụla ga-etinye nke ya. Ha wepụ aka n'ihe ọjọọ, ha egbusiziri ụmụ okorobịa anyị. Ọ bụ ụmụ okorobịa anyị bụ ike anyị nwere n'ọdịnihu. Ha egbusizina ha. Ọ na-enwe onye jidere n'aka ihe ọ na-eme si jide ete ya ahụ ma ọ bụ nke ga na-anwụrụsị na-egbusi ha na-atụkpu ha n'ụlọ mkpọrọ ha dị renda ha useless. Ọ bụ na ihe m chọrọ ịbụ onye ọbụla onye amaghị asụ ya sụọ n'ikwe, onye amaghị asụ ya sụbi ụkwụ ya. Chineke gozie unu nwa wepụtara onwe unu wee na-alụrụ anyị ọrụ ya dịrị unu mma n'aha Jizọs.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Nobody they speak Calabar for here. Make one lady come speak Calabar for us or Asian. Nobody only Igbo will speak here.
Ralph say we don't take call finish. Ralph don't come out.
Ralph don't come out.
Ralph, when you stay here, you not supposed to take call. If you they use your phone, not take call, because now you the pilot the thing. You not supposed to take call at all.
Anyway, while we're waiting for Ralph, Mazugo, please announce.
We are rounding up. We are rounding up.
Tomorrow, Simon's visit tomorrow. Can you announce it, please, for us?
Oh yeah, now do am
Reference tomorrow. Master Simon Ekpa will be live with the Netherlands. All right, he will not live, but he's going to visit us on our Zoom meeting tomorrow on a crucial discussion on how to move forward. Everything is needed. So, for those of you who are in the Netherlands, the meeting starts by 5:30. And if you go to all the autopilot media, both WhatsApp, Signal, and all our instruments, you will see our logo. If you want to join us, you're allowed. So in the Netherlands, it's going to happen. So Mweji Bwago will be there for small discussions. So you are welcome tomorrow. Don't miss it. Biafran time, 5:30 p.m. God bless you.
Mazi Austin, can you guys hear me? We have a caller from this country that I don't know.
But you say we should not take calls again now.
No, I think I just got a call from somebody now. Let's see. Please, tell us quickly where you're calling from and make it very snappy.
I'm calling from Austria. My name is Equestrian. I'm calling from Austria.
Okay, from Austria. Go ahead.
Yes. I just want to greet you guys, everybody. Mazo Kompo, you guys are great. Shamaka 247, Barawa Sonny, every one of you. I thank you guys. Yes. We don't have much to say. This man, this stupid idiot called a so-called fake barrister, he's out already. He's the one killing us. I support 100% that he must be out of the way for us to get our freedom and our leader to be free. I support it 100%. Ikoye Ejuko 100%, and he must be out of the way. Thank you guys, and God bless us.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Now, thank you very much, every one of you. Please, Mazi Sonny, can you bring me up? Thank you, every one of you that have called in on this our joint broadcast. This is autopiloted IPOB joint media broadcast. We appreciate you. If you are watching from the VOB channel, please subscribe. And if you are watching from our sister channels and all our media warrior channels, please, wherever you're watching from, hit the like button and subscribe. And make sure you share this broadcast and tag that Carol White bleaching cream done and dusted evil barrister and tell him that he is done for, and that if he doesn't want more exposition and more able autonomy here, he should stay out of the way and allow us, the real, genuine freedom fighters, to go and get Biafra. 2023 is our date. Definitely, we are going into Biafra. 107 days to go, and nothing will stop us. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you. And hello, who's talking?
No, it's on Abago.
Okay, please. Yes, do we have that song? Do we have that?
247 Bute Ejiofor.
If we have that Ejiofor version, bring it, and after you play it, we'll take our closing remarks one after the other. Who has that song, please?
Ejiofor Anago.
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking.
Tikasia hisi dia. Tikasia hisi.
Avo for one night. Alusigo, Analago.
All I go. 50 pias. Somebody said that 519. This one are really criminal. In fact, we are delivered.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you.
Mazi.
Please, starting from Mazi Kelechi, let's begin to give our closing remark as we call it a night. Mazi Kelechi, please.
Reference, we need to stay strong. We need to concentrate. We need to understand that we're in critical times and we have to be devoted to the cause of our freedom. Disregard distractions, disregard all these saboteurs and all these e-frogs who their specialism is to actually send messages that make no sense. Just access them and just feel pity for them. I want you to understand that we have just a few days to go and we are preparing ourselves to enter into our freedom. Those who are prepared to enter their freedom, don't get distracted when they have the focus of their destination in sight. And that is basically what we all should concentrate on now. And together, we would get to our promised land. I want to thank Mazi Nambikano. I pray Chuku will protect him. He's going to come out to us. He's going to come safely, and we all are going to move to the promise. We thank Mazi Samanepa, who has been there strongly for us and doing marvelously on behalf of Mazi Nambikano, standing tall and doing what he has to do. Thank our Odudua brothers, Professor Banji Akintoye. Thank Sunday Adeyemo, aka Iboho, and every other person, the media team of the Odudua people, the Umuada, the ESN, the Alliance, and everybody. We want to thank you. Please stay strong. Make sure you stay safe also in these critical times. Watch your back. Be your brother's keeper. Thank you so much. My name is Kelechi Ambrose. I want to use this opportunity to invite you to my program tomorrow. The name of the program is Nugget Conference, and we're going to be hosting two veterans who were around during the war of 1967. And they're going to be with me tomorrow by 1 p.m. Biafra time on Biafra Global Network. So you join me and let's talk to these people, ask them questions, and then we interrogate them to understand what happened in the past, to know how to deal with the present for the better future that we all are expecting. We're going to have two guests who were present in the time of the war who will be talking to us. Biafra Global Network on YouTube, 1 p.m. Biafra time tomorrow. Join us tomorrow. See you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you, Mazi Kelechi. Biafrans, remember to can we get let's have a flat screen for everyone, please. But if it's going to be taking you time to bring each person in, let's have a flat screen like this for everybody. Thank you very much. So try and limit your words on the closing remarks so that we'll round up. I wanted us to round up at the top of the hour. Mazi Chuks, please, your closing remarks.
Biafrans, I appreciate every one of you who has been patient with us up to this moment. I say, Chukwu be my guide and protect every one of us. I use the opportunity also to appreciate my fellow comrades on board. I appreciate Simon Ekpa, who has been doing a marvelous work. And I also pray for our spring Amazon Nandekano, wherever he is. We are getting into Biafra. No matter what the enemy does, no matter what they say, we'll get into Biafra. Don't be distracted. Do not exercise any fear. Don't allow their propaganda to catch you or touch you. We are in the right hand and we are doing the right thing. May Chukwu be my guide and protect every one of us. Thank you so much and see you once again when we meet again.
Thank you so much. Not a man of many words, but full of power and authority. Mazi Chuk Survivor. Thank you. Mazi Austin Okonkwo, let's have you give us your closing remark.
Correct. I want to thank all of us here and the Ejiofor 1, all autopilot media, Sunday Boho, and of course Professor Kintoye and all the whole people, all the whole that are working assiduously. And my here na don the lawyer and those of Rafa Kananti. So all of you should watch out. Otherwise, I thank all of you. Biko tomorrow, make una join us on Master Simon's for visiting us tomorrow. If you don't come, God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi Austin. Full of fun, full of life, full of vigor. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're always there for Biafrans. Now, can we have Mazi Sonny to the screen to give us his closing remarks?
Kudos to friends all over the world. Kudos to Umuada. Kudos to the men on ground. Kudos to every volunteer group. Kudos to my comrades here that are ever ready and always available. Kudos to our dragon, the deputy leader of this struggle that has been pronounced by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself. Kudos to our leader himself, wherever he is. And kudos to all of you that have made this our broadcast to be a success. We wouldn't have gone to anywhere without you. Our messages and voices wouldn't have gone to anywhere without you all. So we say, now do well pass, so no be even us, because you know
So the
easy.
dog meat, you don't cook am.
I cook am o, I go soon serve am now. You know easy make people dey for Biafra land. Then they sacrifice everything, close their businesses, close their market, close their comfort, still standing strong to make the whole world to understand that a message is still coming out from Biafra land. Without the sit at home and every civil disobedience carried out by you people back home, nobody will remember or recognize that MNK is behind bars. So I cherish you people so, so much. And I say, please keep up the good work, because if we stop what we are doing, they will kill us all. And that is why we don't have to stop, and we will continue. And do not say we are going to wait for MNK. We have not been waiting for MNK to come out. We have been making wonders since MNK has been kidnapped. And that is why the enemies has never wanted us to go forward. That is why Ejiofor has always done and dusted everything to truncate every plan and every effort that we make to make sure we don't remain as a stagnant vessel while MNK was taken away into captivity. So we say, keep up the good work and remain resolute and focused as we move. Keep counting the days for us, because the days are not too much anymore. Biafra, here we are. Mazi Okonkwo, Mazi Raphael, Mazi 247, Mazi Chuk Survival, Mazi Kelechi, Mazi Owobiko, Mazi Gaddafi. I cherish you all for your good work, and I say thank you very much for being there and the sacrifices. In as much as we are in different zones and locations, the time difference may always be a challenge, but you guys are always there to cooperate. I'm so happy to work with this team, and I say, good old days are over, and we are jumping into another new day. Olutego Awatago for one night.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Ejiofor Adaka. In Akwa Ibom, we say Ejiofor Adaka. Ejiofor Adaka.
Ejiofor Akpa, Ejiofor
Ejiofor
Akpa, no be
Apa.
only Adaka,
Thank you,
Akpa.
thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that very long closing remark. Thank you very much. And as you go, we want you to give us your closing remark.
First,
Okay.
this your cupboard, no be money there inside.
Now here I dey pack all the money where I dey collect. Now you know say we dey collect money, so my own now here they put am. So if you fit if all this no be money because all this your tap go come here come thief money think say na money true. No be money abeg na chew. So Irat no be money. So my greetings and love to every faithful Biafrans and my greetings again to the people of Ambazonia. God go strengthen una go get them all una they looking for. And my greetings again to the people of Yoruba land and the elder Pa Akintoye and the Sunday Igboho. You know, I noticed something. Ever since the Sunday Igboho was kidnapped, no, they be one kidnap and they no fit. They call arrest him. So after they don't free him, he never appear anywhere. But he appeared that day
An autopilot.
in autopilot unification with the Yoruba land. That is awesome. So my greetings and love to Yoruba Nation and the leaders, and my greetings to Umuada and the chairperson Umuada leader, Madam Honorable Azoka. And every onye nọchi ụzọ akọ ya gwogwo. Onye nọchi ụzọ ya akọ ya gwogwo. And then my greetings and love to Mazi Simon. They don't call us so many names. I don't know the one why I go call, but make I just call him the dragon. So my greetings to him and my greetings to every one of us, including myself, who wait there for this studio this evening, and those who don't come out and those who no feedback and today. All the media team personnel, we are wonderful. So we are strong to stand to this point, making waves, shaking the ground. I want to tell every Biafrans that the only reason why Ejiofor is hiding the court date and the time and venue is because he don't want Biafrans to sit at home, because he is working with Nigeria Funani and the Nigeria politicians, Imo State politicians that are killing Biafrans, so that they have asked him not to allow anything that will bring the seat at home. So they are trying to terminate it, but it is too late for them. Sit at home don't mature. It don't born children. It don't get grandchildren, great-grandchildren. They cannot stop it again. We have it as a weapon, and we are going to destroy them with it. So, Biafrans, I thank you all. Good night from here.
Thank you very much, Mazi Ugo. Thank you very, very much. Fellow Biafrans, where is Gaddafi, Bikon? Where is Gaddafi? Gaddafi has disappeared since. All right. Fellow Biafrans, we have come to the closing of this awesome, wonderful joint broadcast, and I'm sure you all are blessed and you all are happy to have listened to it all. Please make sure you're sharing this program and make sure you like it wherever you're watching it from. And we want you to remain resolute, want you to remain dogged, want you to remain mentally tough. Just know that November is not yet over. The enemies are still rearing up their ugly heads. But there's one thing I know. I have read the last chapter of the book. The last chapter said that we won. And if I know we won, it means that no matter what they bring on our way, no matter the onslaught they bring to us, we are guaranteed that we are going to win. Masnam Kanu told us that they will kill us, we will kill them, but the truth remains that Biafra at the end will come. 107 more days to go, and we will be singing the song of the Lord. We'll be singing a new song in Biafra land. Just keep your fingers crossed. Make sure you are following up on Enter Biafra. Make sure you are following up on Voice of Biafra, wherever you are in Biafra land, wherever you are around the globe. Make sure you're following all the true channels. And always remember that we have a singular website where you can support ESN, and that is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Any other website na scam. Any other website na lie. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. And IPOB Autopiloted have a spokesperson, and that's in the person of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Listen to him. Make sure you follow up on every information on Twitter. If you are not yet on Twitter, please go and sign up on Twitter and make sure you keep that place burning. We know what it is. We know how to give it to them, and we're going to be giving it to them this season. Water Pro Max has been activated. We love you, but Chuko Kabiama Premihenile loves you more. Please, my fellow comrades, please bring everybody up to the platform. Please, fellow comrades, Biafrans are happy to watch us tonight. We are telling you all, Kachifon, Komesiano. Right.
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking.